I'm Susan Thomas, and with Suzanne Spooner. Just to simplify, we're just going to call it QHHT, Quantum Healing Hypnosis Therapy. It's a technology that was developed by Dolores Cannon. As practitioners are able to induce people into a trance through visualization. We're getting them into a somnambulistic or a theta state. The client is directed by their subconscious. They're going to be directed to answer questions that they come with for healing and learning important information that they will receive from a past life, something that they need to know now that will help them. Dolores Cannon developed this technique, and she has been a hypnotherapist for 50 years. It's a very powerful and unique technique that she developed.
The theme that we seem to fall into with the work that we've done for many, many years is being able to teach people to help themselves or to teach themselves. We never really have put ourselves into a position of wanting people to come to us for the answers for their greater good. We want people to be able to access that part of them where they can find the answers for themselves. So we're just kind of guides. The neat thing about quantum healing hypnosis is it gets you in touch with the bigger you. Dolores calls it the subconscious. I would call it probably the high self or the greater consciousness. In general, they fall under the categories of people that have physical illnesses or disease, things that just bother them in day-to-day life can be very life-threatening situations as well. Emotional issues that they have or relationship issues that they may have with people close to them or family members that they've been raised with, that they just don't understand why a situation is the way it is, and they're kind of done hitting their heads on the wall trying to make it work or understand why it's lined up the way that it has. Almost everybody comes, they want to know what their life purpose is, and this is such a clear, concise way of finding out what that is and if you're on the right path. People also have really wide questions. They want to know about reality, and they want to know about consciousness, and they want to know how they fit in to this understanding, what their job is, what they could do to make not only their own lives better, but to make the people who are with them better. And it's kind of like a big blank slate when you come into a session. You come in with a list of questions that you'd like to have answered, and almost without fail, we get through every single one of those questions once we've accessed your high self or subconscious.
One of the things that is so important to us and so centered to what we're doing is that we have been doing healing and energy work for decades. And our purpose has always been to help people help themselves. And this just fell beautifully into that purpose. And this is our goal, to improve the lives of people that we work with. So we are both dedicated practitioners, and what that means is it's not a hobby to us. We are committed to helping other people. It is a joy to show souls how to tap into their own spectacular selves.
Probably one of the biggest gifts that comes from having a session is opening up a dialogue between you, your conscious self, and the subconscious. People will say things, when they're referring to their high self or subconscious as, I get a nudge to do this, or my gut tells me to make this decision, or I feel guided to do this, or it's my intuition. That's your subconscious speaking, or your high self. And this technique is just such a gift because it gives your subconscious or high self the ability to speak clearly through you. And mostly they're just very grateful. Not only is it your subconscious that's speaking, which is the expert of you, it's the you that's been with you since you came from Source. So it's been with you through every lifetime, in between lifetimes, every second of this lifetime. So it truly knows you better than you know you. It's the greater expert on you. It also is part of the collective conscious. So your subconscious is part of my subconscious and is part of your subconscious. And because of that, it has this global understanding. So I don't know how to put into words the wealth of knowledge that comes through during these sessions. It also helps expand the awareness that you have on your life and your situations. To get such depth and clarity to the issues that they had coming into the session makes a person just completely change, in many cases, how they viewed a situation. So where we could tend in our conscious mind to get really funneled into especially a negative situation, and we can't see the bigger picture, this just expands everything. So you can see, oh, this is where that came from. It was from this past life, or it's because I needed to learn this lesson, or this is part of my purpose. It just makes things more understandable. I guess it expands you. Picked up too during our sessions is it expands your frequency and your vibration. So you are more accessible to your subconscious. Your subconscious is more accessible to you after you have a session.
We also want you to prepare a list of questions. And we have 2 categories for those. And one are the life questions. And as Suzanne said, the most important one is, what is my purpose? What am I here for? What are my lessons? Everybody wants to know that. We want to know that we're on the right path. And the second set would be your physical or health issues that you have. We want you to come with a blank canvas. Expect the unexpected. There are no limits except the limits of your own imagination. Tell your subconscious that you want it to be the director on this journey. It's very important because the client is the one that's doing the healing. We are only the guides. So when the subconscious comes forward, it's such a powerful force, and it taps into the all-knowing and the source of all knowledge. And this is an extremely powerful force to witness. And it has all the answers, and it can heal the body. It is with our combined intention that you have the greatest healing.
They come with a list of questions, both physical list of questions and personal life list of questions. We sit down, we get to know each other a little bit. We do that because it's important for us to know what your journey has been like. Why have you decided to come and have a session? What is it that you're getting out of this or hope to get out of this? The more that we know about what your journey has been like, the better questions that we can ask on your behalf. Because our most important job in a session is to ask really, really good questions while you're under trance in order to get the information out. Your most important job is to keep your conscious mind receded back and out of the way. Your subconscious is driving this ship the whole time, so it's going to take you to the most important days that help explain that list of questions that you came in with.
Okay, B. A. Are you ready? These words are like magic. Peaceful, stay floating and just appropriate. Conscious. As she looks out over the group, it is with love and big smiles. And this is the same feeling that comes from the quantum healing, the ability to tap in to your divine self, to your divine source, and access all this wonderful information just for you. You are each one of you so divine. Know that, and know that the love that is there for each one of you. And this is our goal, to improve the lives of people that we work with. So we are both dedicated practitioners. It's not a hobby to us. We are committed to helping other people.
I tell people it's like sitting in a bowl of love to have access to your subconscious, and it is such a joy and an honor for us to assist you in finding this connection back to your true self.